So I have a theory about lucid dreaming that's kind of freaking me out, so I need to talk about it. If you don't know what lucid dreaming is, it's basically when you can control everything that happens in your dream. You can literally do whatever you want. I've had many lucid dreaming experiences, and every time I've had the experience, I've noticed that everything is like super saturated, hyper realistic. It almost feels like a psychedelic experience. And the other thing that I always equate it to in my head is that it feels like a video game. Because the second I become aware of the dream, it's like whoosh, I've been planted into the video game and I'm a player with unlimited and infinite abilities to do whatever I want. And everything feels so realistic, like it almost feels more real than this waking reality does, if that makes sense. So this is where things get a little weird. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen on here some of the like AI photo renderings of like celebrities at parties or like Hannah Montana Resort or whatever the case may be. Well, I stumbled upon somebody who made like a pixie style resort thing. And these are what a lot of the photos looked like. They were like super saturated colors like this. And the last lucid dream experience that I had a few months ago looked exactly like this. I'm not saying in the setting, but this is how saturated the colors were. Like these brightness levels of colors don't exist in nature. But it gets even weirder. This is what I really want to talk about, and I need to know if anybody else has had this experience. So as you probably know, AI has a lot of trouble with like people's fingers or writing out the text of things that it's putting into the photo. Well, when I have a lucid dream, it's the same experience. And that's the thing that signals to me that I'm in a lucid dream, is when the text is not actual words, or things don't look quite right. A cereal box doesn't look like it's printed right, or a billboard doesn't look quite right, or I pick up the newspaper and it has gibberish written on it. Well, what happens when AI produces these renderings? Gibberish. Look at the text on that bus. That is exactly how text looks to me when I'm in a lucid dream. And that's the very thing that signals to me that I'm in control of what's happening. So my theory is, what if there's some kind of connection between lucid dreaming and the Matrix? And it kind of goes along the lines of like, we're living in a simulation, but what if like when we're in a lucid dream, we are unplugging from the simulation, or we're plugging into a different part of the Matrix? Because I just don't understand how there's such a coincidence between what AI is portraying in its images and the experiences that I've had in lucid dreams. And I need to know from some of you out there, have you had a similar experience? What does stuff look like to you in a lucid dream? Because when I see AI photos like this, I'm like, that's exactly what it looks like. I don't know what any of this means. I don't know if we're in a simulation or if we're like replugging in a new level. I have no fucking idea. But I want to know what you think. It's a crazy theory. Let me know what you think.